2018 World Cup is here. Okay, well, not here. That was in 2006. This time, it's in Russia. So that's where we sent our drone to give you the lowdown from up high. On the streets of the city where football's next fairy tale will be written, we wanted to get the truth about a country with a deep, rich history, playing host to the single biggest event on the planet. What will fans and players find when they touch down? Let's go. Well, we decided to go to the very woman who held the world's attention at the World Cup draw, Maria Komandnaya. Maria, this is Max in Berlin. Can you hear me loud and clear in St. Petersburg?
I can hear you clearly.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready for 100%.
So you're ready, Maria, but is Russia ready? The last time we sent our camera team out there was still quite a lot of construction going on. A lot of the stadia hadn't been finished. So what's it like now? Is Russia ready for kickoff?
Yeah, I think that Russia is totally ready for the World Cup, and I think that fans will enjoy St. Petersburg so much, and of course Moscow.
Let's talk about football, and usually it's great to see the host team do really well. In France in 1998, France actually won it. In 2002, we had Japan and South Korea even made it into the semi-final against all odds. And in 2006, here in Germany, we had the German team play good football and finish third in the competition. Then in 2010, South Africa didn't do so well. They were the first ever team to not make it out of the group stage. So, my question to you is, with the group that you have, which isn't the hardest group, do you think the Russian team can make it out of the group stage?
Can we skip this question, please? No, of course I'm joking. So the first goal that we have for the World Cup is to pass the group. And then we will see, we will see, but I believe that we can do that.
When we went to Russia, we saw a lot of statues from all the greats of Russian history all around the city. What would it take for the Russian team to get a statue? How well and how far do they have to go?
Well, maybe they need to win at least one match, one game.
And they'll get a statue already.
Because actually Russian fans, they don't have too much expectations, from our team, because we understand that this team is very young, and, our team, sorry guys, but our team used to let us down. So, just win one game and the whole nation will cry from the happiness.
And of course, the people are getting ready to host. We've seen a few changes around the big cities in Russia. For instance, menus starting to have English descriptions as well. And the tube stops, the underground stops, have English writing as well. All the train stations in Moscow, as far as I know, also are written in English now, and there's even announcements in English. Is that happening? Can you see all of that happening right now?
I don't use subway much in Moscow, but when I do that, of course I can notice that. And I know that a lot of young people, they have no problems with speaking English, and try to maybe to learn some Russian words.
And so what if a football fan is making his way around a Russian city and wants to chat up someone and ask for their number? How would they ask for someone's number?
You mean a girl's number or what?
Yeah, for instance, yeah.
You should be careful about it, because Russian women are the most beautiful women in the whole world. Don't argue with me on that. Можно ваш телефончик, пожалуйста?
You'll have to help me out with that. Можно
Можно ваш?
Можно ваш.
Can I take your телефончик, пожалуйста? Telefonчик is like a short and nice one of telephone. Можно ваш телефончик, пожалуйста?
Можно ваш телефончик, пожалуйста?
I will send you the transcription after our interview.
And we want to actually talk to you about a few stereotypes that we have from Russia, a few things that we've heard about Russia and we don't know if they're true.
Yeah.
For instance, one thing our cameraman picked up on is that in Moscow it seems that a standard shot of vodka is 100 milliliters. Is that true?
You know, I don't drink, so I actually don't know. But I think that 100 milliliters is way too big.
Maria, you just said you don't drink. Are you sure you're Russian?
I'm 100% Russian, yes.
Well, another thing we picked up on is that some of your compatriots don't smile that much.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is that? Or is that just not true?
No, that's true. That's completely true. Like we don't wanna pretend. We never pretend, really. We just wanna show our true emotions. We just wanna show what we feel right now. But if somebody asks about you, about your emotions, about your feelings, it means that these people really cares about you. And it's like the most important thing about Russians.
So, as it's the end of our conversation, Maria, I just want to know, how do I say to you goodbye and thank you?
It depends, you know, from the intonation. If you want to say like goodbye, my love, goodbye, something like this, it would be like прощай.
Прощай.
Прощай. Yeah, and you can put so much emotions into this word. But actually, if you just
like that.
bye bye, but it's not so interesting. But bye bye is like пока.
Pakar. Maria, thanks so much for being our guide to the World Cup.
Thank you so much.
Best of tournaments, and we'll see you soon.
Guys, I know that you're gonna love it.